Hello, welcome to the video. It's Vanyuki and I'm voiceovering today. Last month I made over the garden figures out of polymer clay and I would like to share the progress, so let's get started. I'm just cutting up the clay into smaller chunks so I can roll them out easier. Right now it's really stiff and hard to work with, and honestly I don't know why I have so much white polymer clay laying around. It's been over a year. Here's a little sketch of what I'm trying to make. I didn't want to make anything too complicated because I don't have the skills yet. I'm sort of new with polymer clay and wanted to make something I wouldn't struggle too much in. I started out with Greg's lower half. His body shape is very cute to me, very chunky proportions. My first attempt looks wrong somehow though, so I redid it. Next is his frog. In the show, Greg calls the frog so many things like Kitty, Jason Funderburker, Benjamin Franklin, Wirt, which would be so confusing for Wirt, and many more. I love the frog, it's just chilling most of the time with him. And then next I made the teapot that goes over Greg, and then onto Wirt's body, whose body shape is more oval and has more pointier features. Yeah, so that's all I sculpted that day. Also, Greg's legs, low-key looks like enoki mushrooms. Okay, next day, I'm smoothing out the clay because it's looking a bit rough. It's fall, so I had to rewash over the garden walls. Last year was the first time I watched the show and I really liked it. I think the story is really good. It's only 10 episodes that totals to be less than 2 hours, so it's not very long at all. The series is about two half-brothers, Wirt and Gregory or Greg, which personalities are very opposites from each other. Greg, the younger brother, is optimistic, pretty happy, while Wirt is awkward, honestly same, and pessimistic. They got lost in a forest and they're trying to find their way back home. They go through a really interesting journey, so definitely go watch. It's very satisfying to see things getting smooth and making indents for the ears and refining the butt crack. I made Wirt's hat and some hair sticking out, and then I made Beatrice, the talking bluebird that helps the brothers on their journey. Then I put them on a baking pan with some parchment paper and baked accordingly to the clay's packaging instruction. Look at all of them baking. And then the next day, I'm scraping some of the clay to smooth them out a bit with an X-Acto knife, and then onto painting. I used acrylic paint, but I definitely wish that I had colored polymer clay because this whole process would have been a lot easier and the final product probably would look a lot smoother, but I only had like a lot of white polymer clay laying around and didn't want to buy any more polymer clay, so it is what it is. It was really easy to mess up painting in such small areas or awkward ones where the paintbrush couldn't reach, but in the end, I so liked how it turned out. painting the blush and highlights for my favorite part. Make sure to do a lot of paint coats though, because it will just look better that way. The head shapes really fit their bodies. I swapped them just to see, and they look really funky. I cannot. Anyways, I glued their head with tacky glue. It worked pretty well. To make these things look shiny and seal the paint in, I glazed them with Sculpting Gloss Glaze, which is super easy to use. Just paint it on the surface and leave it to dry, and they're basically done. Yay! So here are more clips of them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the process. Don't forget to eat, drink water, take breaks, and have fun. Bye bye!